Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimai Amaize. This is a segment of the show where we spotlight some of the issues that are shaping conversations in the Nigerian social media. Jubilation and articulation as former Vice President Atiku Abubakar clinches the presidential ticket of the opposition People's Democratic Party. It is the first time Atiku will be clinching the party's ticket and flying the banner of the party in a presidential race. Let's go on to social media and take a look at how that development panned out in Port Harcourt. Articulation, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar is the presidential candidate of the PDP. He polled 1,532 votes to beat his closest rival, Aminu Tambuwal, the governor of Sokoto State, and of course the Senate president who came a distant third. Let's take a look at this video from that event. Very animated crowd there in Port Harcourt, chants of Atiku. And we saw from this Twitter user tweeting at official Eric Jr. Atiku Abubakar has been trying to be president since 1992. 1999 to 2007, VP to Obasanjo. 2007, AC candidate, lost to Yaradua. 2011, lost PDP ticket to Jonathan. 2015, third behind Buhari Kwankwaso in APC. 2018, wins PDP ticket. 2019, hashtag PDP presidential primaries, hashtag articulate. From that Twitter user there. Let's go on and see from Okedi General. Buhari won primaries. Nigeria was quiet. Atiku won. Nigerians are jubilant and excited. Atiku is a man whose time has come. From that Twitter user there. And from official_Igala, Mr. Austin Okai. Atiku takes care of all his 1965 classmates of Ramat College, Yola. He provides them with financial assistance to take care of their health, business, feeding, and for the education of their children. Currently, over 50 of them are working in these various companies across Nigeria. Interesting insights about Atiku as he was named the winner yesterday of the PDP presidential ticket. And from Facebook, we saw this comment from Faisal Alhaji Abdul Mubi. Congratulations, Your Excellency Atiku Abubakar, GCON. I congratulate you because it was free and fair contest. And then still on Facebook from Mustafa Abubakar, one of Atiku's sons actually, he posted, "Dear delegates of the People's Democratic Party, thank you for electing Atiku Abubakar and handing your trust and confidence to him. It is clear for all concerned that you choose Atiku because he is the most competent and best man for the job. Together, we can build a Nigeria for all, secure our country and revitalize its economy. It is possible and it will be possible. Let's get Nigeria working again." From one of Atiku's sons there, Mustafa Abubakar. And from Almo Ungaru, let me just drop this one here. Congratulations, Your Excellency. Let the rebuilding and rebranding of a greater nation, Nigeria, begin. In God we trust. Long live Nigeria, long live Adamawa, long live Atiku. Being articulated since the 90s. From that Facebook user there. And of course, on the official page of the former Vice President, now the official PDP presidential candidate, he said, "PDP, thank you for choosing me. This is a victory for all of us. The task to get Nigeria working again starts now." Let's take a very short video of what he said yesterday at the convention shortly after I was named winner.
I need your support. I need your assistance, I need your understanding, and I need your participation. It is not a one-man's job. It is a collective responsibility. And I'm prepared to listen to you, to take your advice, to consult with you, to work with you, and together we succeed. And after we succeed, we shall all be partners in that success.
On his supporters and members of the PDP and the entire nation to rally behind him. And Fisayo Shoyombo on Facebook said this, "I'm curious, Who will Garba Shehu support now that he's boss for decades? Atiku Abubakar will be going head-to-head against his boss of 4 years, Muhammadu Buhari. There are interesting times ahead in Nigerian politics. From Fisayo Shoyombo there on Facebook. And then, of course, let's take a look at from Salihu Tanko Yakasai tweeting at Dawisu. Atiku deliberately refused to enter this truck. He foresaw the future. Of course, you can see the picture there. Some PDP presidential aspirants who had gone to INEC to protest. Atiku wasn't there. And of course, a spokesperson of the Muhammadu Buhari presidential campaign fired some shots yesterday. Festus Kayamo, he said, "We welcome H.E. Atiku Abubakar to the 2019 campaign trail. Nigerians would now decide between a candidate with a history full of credibility crisis, damning reports on corruption, both home, abroad, and from his former boss, and another candidate with an unblemished record in public service." Festus Keyamo already letting out the guns. And then a Twitter user replied and said, "We choose to be articulated rather than lifeless. You talk about corruption. Who is investigating Alpha Beta in Lagos? Why is the EFCC quiet? What of Akpabio, Oshomole, Babachir Lawal? The list is endless. Pointing finger when the remaining 4 is pointing back at you." From Timmy Kuti there, replying to Festus Keyamo immediately after he fired off his tweet. And of course, Shegun Showmi tweeting at spokesman Atiku said, "It is of God that willeth. Thank you, official PDP Nigeria, for standing by Atiku. Now is the time to get Nigeria working again." From the spokesperson of the Atiku campaign there yesterday, we saw that tweet. And then let's move on to the business of the APC. It was also their national convention where they ratified President Muhammadu Buhari as the candidate of the party. We saw from this Twitter user tweeting at MP_Muye, President Muhammadu Buhari's powerful entrance to accept the nomination of the APC to fly the party's flag and walk over other mushroom parties in 2019. One of President Buhari's supporters there referring to other parties as mushroom parties. Let's take a look at that video he posted of the powerful entrance of Buhari at the convention of the APC. Baba, say Buhari. I don't know. Am I allowed to dance on live TV? Okay. President Buhari had 14,842,072 votes. According to the APC, over 14 million people voted across the nation to ratify President Buhari as the presidential candidate of the APC. But let's take a look at commentary from Nigerians. Of course, the APC tweeted in its official handle, #APC National Convention. It's official. With 14,842,072 votes from party members during the nationwide presidential direct primaries, NGR President Buhari is the candidate of our great party for the 2019 elections. From the official hand of the APC, Bashir Ahmad, the new media aide to President Buhari, posted, President Muhammadu Buhari won the APC presidential ticket with 14,842,072 votes. It's now official. He is the presidential candidate of our great party for the 2019 elections. #APC National Convention. But this is how Nigerians are reacting to that development. Tweeting at Annie_Nomso, King Nomso said, Buhari had 15 million votes in 2015 general elections, but somehow has 14 million in APC's primaries. At this rate, Buhari might have 250 million votes in 2019. There are levels to rigging, and this is the greatest there has ever been. From this Twitter user, let's take a look at more comments from Shirley Che, Akpena Olushola Idris. He tweeted, they actually reported 20 million votes last Sunday. They had to reduce it to 14 million when they observed people were not sleeping, responding to the last tweet. And then from Sabob 855711522, APC, please look at PDP and learn. I have heard great speeches today of people who have vision and plans to grow Nigeria and make it better. And your presidential candidate, who is the current president, said nothing and is already waving flag. Reactions as President Buhari emerges the presidential candidate of the APC. And the man you're seeing on your screen is Shino Pella. He owns a nightclub in Lagos called Club Quilox. And just recently, he picked the House of Reps ticket of the APC in Oyo State. He came after Atiku yesterday, shortly after Atiku was named the presidential candidate of the PDP. This was what he tweeted. He said President Buhari is incorruptible and Atiku is clearly corrupt. And in as much as corruption is the basis of our problems in Nigeria, President Buhari is 100% better than Atiku. Well, let's take a look at how Nigerians reacted to that. Shina Pella, that owns Quilocks, that entertains Yahoo boys and fraudsters, is talking about corruption from son_of_o, tweeting in response to Shina Pella immediately after he fired off that tweet, and from another Twitter user, Kuma RO407, Wanu Abege. With all due respect, what you know best to do is to manage a nightclub, and that's clearly not a praise and worship center. Issue-based only, no to propaganda. From other Twitter user Daniel, tweeting at I am Miles Mine, please, which court of competent jurisprudence do you preside over, Judge Shina Pella? Your statements are unfounded, and this is tantamount to defamation of character. Be careful not to entrench yourself in a quagmire of intense libelous suit. Shina Pella taking fire yesterday after I came after Atiku, and from this Twitter user at I am_Wilsons, until then, he's innocent. Even our OBJ that started all this can't even pinpoint a crime this Atiku had committed. Politics is such a dirty game. From this Twitter user who saw this comment, and from Chief Perkins tweeting at P.O. Abaje, Shina Pella's tweet about Atiku is somehow. I don't think he was the one that tweeted that. Pella is a smart guy to send that tweet. But Pella is insisting. He said in another tweet, after the backlash that followed his first tweet, he said, I said what I said. My opinion is mine. Yours is yours. Do you even have a PVC? What are you personally doing to help Nigeria? Replying tweets and using abusive language is not going to make a difference. Interesting there. And President Muhammadu Buhari has just done a new photo shoot. The presidency has released new pictures of President Muhammadu Buhari. And one of the pictures trending out of the new photo shoot that we just saw is this particular image of President Buhari in Igbo attire. Bashir Ahmad, new media aide to President Buhari, tweeted and released the photograph and said, Ututu Oma Nigeria, let's do it again, PMB 2019. But the Igbos are really not finding it so funny. Let's take a look at this tweet from @Uncle_Ajala. After dividing Nigeria into 97% versus 5%, after Python dance in Igbo lands, no second Niger bridge. Dear Igbo, your son, Okechukwu Buhari, don't wear Isiagu again. Vote for him. Let's take a look at more comments on this from Twitter user Sonilu. He said, behold, they have come again, oh, this time not with corruption, but with deception. Our Igbo brother Chukwudi Nnamdi Buhari, laugh out loud. Nigerians reacting after the release of those pictures of President Buhari wearing the native Igbo attire. From Twitter user VillageGirl_. The nerve of Buhari to take and post pictures of himself wearing the Igbo attire. The nerve, the very nerve. From that Twitter user, let's take a look at another comment from Lashon Monile. Last time Buhari was pictured wearing Igbo attire was 2015. After he won, he came up with the 97%, 5% theory. Now Igbo attire is cool again. Seem right to you? From Pascal Oparada, the Isiagu desecrated by Buhari. He only remembers he is Nigerian's president when elections are near. If he wins, returns to provincial enclaves and begins to appoint his kinsmen into offices. Reactions still on this matter. It's shocking. Buhari only wears Igbo attire when election is around the corner. From Andrew Perebi there. And of course, yesterday there was some mild drama in the social media as wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, took a swipe at the ruling APC party and the national chairman of the party, claiming that some of the primaries that the APC held nationwide were marred with a lot of fraud and irregularities. She tweeted on her official Twitter handle, this is how the Guardian reported it, disheartened Aisha Buhari slams the APC for collecting money from aspirants for positions that have been automatically granted to specific persons. This was what she tweeted that generated a firestorm on Twitter yesterday. Let's take a look at her tweet. Let's take a look at what she tweeted at Aisha Buhari. It is disheartening to note that some aspirants use their hard-earned money to purchase nomination forms, got screened, cleared and campaigned vigorously, yet found their names omitted on election day. These forms were bought at exorbitant prices. Still tweeting, Aisha Buhari in the next tweet said, many others contested and yet had their result delayed, fully knowing that automatic tickets have been given to other people. And then in another tweet, she took a swipe at the chairman of the APC. She said, All Progressive Congress being a party whose cardinal principle is change and headed by a comrade and activist whose main concern is for the common man, yet such impunity could take place under its watch. Aisha Buhari firing from all cylinders yesterday. This is how Nigerians reacted. Don Dion Becker tweeted by Sami Sagidi on Twitter said, Why is Aisha Buhari complaining to us? Can't she talk to her husband instead? What does she want us to do about it? Nonsense. Let's take a look at more Twitter reactions to Aisha Buhari's comment from Ogbeni Dikbo. After criticizing the APC and the chairman of the party, Aisha Buhari asked Nigerians to vote wisely in 2019, meaning she's not voting the APC in 2019. Interesting stuff. More reactions from Ima Ugo. The man tweeted, Aisha Buhari feels offended because her brother was outmaneuvered in Adamawa governorship primary. She says Oshomole is promoting impunity in APC. Aisha, your husband is feeling impunity all over Nigeria. From this Twitter user, Ima Ugu the man. And then from Vikion Designated Survivor, he said, please, who is Aisha Buhari's father? That woman has guts and spits fire. The entire APC dreads her. The entire APC dreads Aisha Buhari. And on Instagram, we saw this report, very sad report yesterday. 8 policemen arrested for torturing Nigerian student to death in South Africa. Police in Gauteng have arrested 8 of their colleagues in connection with the torture and murder of a Nigerian student in Vanderbilt Park, South Africa on October 10, 2007. The video, 2017, the video you're about to watch, via discretion is advised. Let's take a look at the video of that development.
He's lying helplessly here for no good reason. For no good reason. They just killed our brother here for no good reason. And he's telling me that God will bless you for killing this guy, for killing him for that reason, that God.
Okay, this very sad video there of the young Nigerian that has been killed by South African police. Let's take a look at the comments that followed on Instablog Nigeria yesterday over these very sad incidents. It's for the umpteenth time now, Nigerian young people are being killed in South Africa relentlessly, and it seems like our government is not doing enough. From Instagram, Gucci_Virgin Hair said, I feel the pain in the commentator's voice. This is so disheartening. Amen to his prayers. And from my workout guide, who is the ambassador of Nigeria to South Africa? That's the real question. Is he just chilling in his home through all these atrocities? From Humble_Pascal 07, when will all these Africa countries start having respect for Nigerians? May his soul rest in peace. Comments there over what we just saw. And of course, we'll try to, as we wrap up now, Kakaaki Social has a new social media poll. We conducted an opinion poll on, but first of all, this comment came on Twitter, commending us for the poll we conducted of the PDP presidential aspirants. From this Twitter user, Tokwila, I said, kudos to Kakaaki Social on the PDP presidential primaries opinion polls you conducted. It was a true reflection of what we saw in PH, organized by Okoa, the real INEC boss. The top 5 on your polls were top 5 in Port Harcourt. This means online polls do not lie. We are getting there. And yesterday we conducted a new poll on who should Atiku pick as his running mate. We had 4 people in that poll: Peter Obi, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Akin Adesina, and Ike Ekweremadu. Let's take a look at how they are performing in that poll as we wrap up this segment of the show. 1,927 people have voted on that poll as at the time we filed this report. Peter Obi is leading at 44%. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala comes at 32%. Akinwumi Adesina, former agriculture minister, at 18%. Ike Ekweremadu at 6%. The poll is still open on Twitter, so you can go to Kakaaki Social to vote on this poll. Peter Obi leading, followed by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and then Akin Adesina, and then at the bottom of that poll, Ike Ekweremadu. Well, as you can see, this is the breakdown: first, second, third, and fourth position of that poll. Who should Atiku pick as his running mate? Well, this is where we wrap it up on Kakaaki Social this morning. Follow the conversation on our social platforms. Tweet at us at AIT Kakaaki and at Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimai Amaize, handing you over right now to Shola and